Hey, what's going on, everybody? As you can see, got a different backdrop going on right now. This is actually the sneaker lounge / sports lounge, whatever you want to call it. This is the newly converted extra bedroom. Still not done yet. I got a few pieces I got to put together, but it's starting to come together. As you can see, I got a couple of posters up there. Check out my man Anderson Blue if you guys haven't seen his artwork. I'll post a link below to his Instagram page, talented brother. And then I got my Inner Bay Jordan pieces right there, and then I've got my Funko Pops and the Michael Jordan. The cool thing is this thing lights up. You can see how that goes. Like I said, still a work in progress. I'm under the weather right now, so please forgive me. I'm really nasally right now, but I wanted to do a quick video. I actually just wore my Yeezy 380s for a whole day at work, and I wanted to give you guys my full review on this shoe, tell you my thoughts, how they felt, all that good stuff. So first things first impressions, when I first put these on feet, these were comfortable, they felt good, they looked good. I had no problems at all. Fast forward about halfway through the day, this narrow toe box here was a problem. My feet were hurting. I couldn't stand it anymore. I could barely walk. And by the end of the day, I was sitting at my desk with my shoes off. Like, it was a bad look for me. One of my homies had actually told me to go ahead and take out the insole of the shoe. It should feel a lot better. And I did that, and I was able to finish the rest of the day. But by the time the day had ended, I was done with these shoes. I was ready to throw these joints in the trash, man. No lie. These things were hurting. They didn't feel good. Like, nothing about this shoe gave me pleasure. So, with that being said, if you decide to purchase the Yeezy 380s, make sure you go a half size up. And if you do have to get them in your size, take off that insole. That is a must, and it's a lesson learned. I've never worn Yeezys before. I never had any 350s, didn't have any 500s, no 700s, nothing like that. So I didn't know what to expect. I thought that because this was a new silhouette, new technology, this would be a totally different ride. So a lot of what people were saying about going a half size up, I didn't feel like it applied to me, but it sure does. You've got to go a half size up on this shoe. Another thing about this shoe that I will say is that balance-wise, this is a pretty unstable shoe. From the heel to the forefoot, you can see the boost thinning out. And I thought because it had the thicker boost in the back, it would be a comfortable wear, something for casual wear. But I noticed two things. One, like, it was pretty unstable because you can see how thin and narrow it is here as opposed to it being thick here. So when I was walking, I felt really shifty. I felt like I couldn't get my balance right or anything like that. Another thing that was apparent was the disproportionate cushioning, and I thought that was a problem, and it felt uncomfortable after a while. I'm a bigger dude, so maybe my weight had something to do with it, where I was walking and shifting and putting a lot of pressure back here and whatnot, but it was totally uncomfortable. Like I said, by the end of the day, I was done with this shoe. So what I would like to have seen is this maybe be a little bit wider, a little bit more stable. I know that the 350s have a little bit more of a bigger stance in the back here. And maybe, you know, having that same kind of thing where it's like that on the front and the back would have been a better look for me. But there you guys have it. This was my first wear. I might give these another run to see how they feel. You know, take out the insole, wear that for the whole day and see if that's a better ride for me. But I will tell you, the first time around was not a good experience. If somebody had offered these off of my feet at work that day, I probably would have gladly took these off and gave it to them. That's how bad I felt about these. But we'll see. Like I said, I'll give them another run, see how they feel. Post a comment below. Let me know if you guys have the 380s, if you've worn these, how these feel on feet, if you've given them a full day's wear, if you can only wear these a couple of hours, did you get a half size up? Did you have to take out the insole? You know, what kind of things do you guys do to get the most out of this shoe? I will gladly take the advice for the next time I wear these, and then I'll report back to you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button as well, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.